Hey guys, this is Lucas from Better Coding Academy, and in this video, we're bringing back part 3 of the Manga Reader series. In the last episode, we had a look at MongoDB, and we looked at getting all of that set up. So Patrick, what do you say that we should get doing next?
It's been a while, so I don't even remember where we're up to. From memory, we have a manga in a MongoDB instance.
Yes.
Do we have the MongoDB instance up and the server's running at the moment?
Okay. So I'll get that up here. So this one is the one we had before, but we have it in, so just yarn. I think it was Docker start. Do I have that? No, I didn't create that. I think start there. Okay. So what I like to do is I just like to have like Docker start, like what? Docker start, what is it?
Whatever your...
Just Manga Reader Mongo. Yeah, sweet. And then I like to do this just like yarn Docker start.
Okay.
And that should run it. And then in robo3t, connect. So this
might take a while.
Not working for some reason. Okay, there we go. And then inside of Manga Reader here, we've got mangas. And this one is managed by Mongoose, if you remember.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool. So maybe let's like seed this thing properly, so we can like set up our worker, so to speak, or a cron job. Yeah, so we can actually somewhat seed the damn thing. So yeah, let's go for cron. I know there's like a package called Node cron, so maybe we can just do that. Just make it.
So what I'll do is I'll just get that up. So I've got my Chrome window over here and Node cron. Let's have a look at that. So you mean this one here?
I think so.
I think I'm
if it works,
somewhat familiar with this one because I remember,
Yeah, if it works, it's fine. Like okay, cool. Yeah, just use this one.
Okay, just go. So VS Code, yarn add node cron.
So I think we need to run the cron separately, so we can't run it together with the service, because then when you do watch, you're just gonna keep seeding it over and over again.
Oh, you mean for node cron?
Yeah, right. Yeah. So you want to like you want an explicit command to run it basically. So can we expand the source folder just to refresh from memory how we set up the DB? Because we'll need the cron. Cron needs access to Mongoose. So you want to state your files in such a way that the cron has access to the model.
Well, what if we just like kind of keep it all inside source like this, and we have a separate file called like cron.js, and we just like expand from there?
But the problem is you're gonna have to duplicate the DB folder, because your cron needs access to your like DB, right? So it also needs access to your model, the model you define in Mongoose. Like it's a shared model between your service and your cron. Yeah, so it's fine. The structure is fine right now, right? Because you have a DB folder, and is the model inside the DB folder?
Yeah, so we have the models and like the manga. No, what I'm saying is like, what if we just keep these three like that, and then we create a file called cron.js that uses the same models, same everything.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was getting at.
So if we have like cron.js here, then we can do like, say for example, just start cron. Okay, so wait, so then for the watch command, then we don't want something like that for cron, do we? Because
no, we don't need to watch.
Yeah, so we can just do like start cron, and then this one just like runs cron.js.
Yeah, we just run it.
So then we might do like, say for example, not enough space. That's okay. We might just do like, wait, sorry, I can zoom out first, and then create a new one, and then zoom back in. 400 IQ. And then services here, and then what I can do is inside of here I can do like yarn like start cron, and then that will run like cron one time or whatever. So then what we can do is, if we go back to Chrome, we have node cron, and like let's just schedule something that runs like every second. So it's second is the
okay.
So just to like see if it works.
Yep, it's fine.
And then yarn start cron. Okay, so that shows every single second. And that's working fine, and we have our services. So then they still be separate.
Yeah. If it's scheduled for an hour, does it run like immediately or run in the first hour? I think it runs immediately and then in 1 hour, right? Like it does an initial run. Oh no, it doesn't. I don't think it does do an initial run.
So wait, second, minute, hour. Let's find out.
Yeah, I don't think it does do an initial run.
Wait, did I mess up something?
I think Yes, I think you still need to put a star there, but just put 1 on the hour or something like that. Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait. Okay. Oh no. So, oh, I see. I see. Okay. So then the way it would work is like it would run every hour. So it'd be like, so what's the first one? First one is second, which is optional, and then minute. So then I would do like minute 0. Okay, so minute 0 would mean that it would run on the 0th minute of every hour.
Yes. Yeah.
Like relative to when we started, I think. So maybe like if we do it now, it should run.
No, I think it runs
okay.
after 1 minute. That's fine. So we need to do. So we might need to do like an initial.
Wait, no. What if I do this? Like, what if I do that? Because does it depend upon the system clock? Because right now the time is.
I don't.
It's 40. So
Yeah,
maybe if we wait until
yeah, maybe it's probably like something like that.
So right now it is. What's the time right now?
It's your system clock, right? Is it different to?
So 51, 52, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it should come up in like about 5 seconds, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right.
So it runs on the 0. So then this would actually run every minute, right?
Yeah.
So then if I do like 0, 0, then it runs every hour.
Yeah. Okay.
So
now
we don't even need this one. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So now we probably need we can keep the chrono as is, but now the command to seed probably needs to be on a separate file, right?
Yeah, like separate to the actual, or like at least outside of this, so that way we can kind of use it separately.
Yeah, or you can just have you can just do an argument that just runs. Like you can keep it in the same file, but have an argument that just runs an initial one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably cleaner, to be honest. I don't really want to create too many files at this point.
I think maybe.
What
if we just do like const seed? And we'll just write it here first because, I mean, before we even do this, we should like look at the MangaEden, like the actual the actual API again, and just like go from there. So the one that we had before was MangaEden API. Specifically, let's look at the one for English 0, and then let's just look at the first page so it doesn't lag, right? So like this is the one that we had. And we want to turn this into something which we can put into our database. But then when we actually get it and we want to store it inside of our Mongo, we do API list 0 without the P, right? So we get all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So firstly, should we store that URL somewhere?
Yeah.
What would you suggest for the name? Like,
just do like source
Manga API or
no, actually just do MangaEden API because this is specifically MangaEden, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
We'll just call it MangaEden URL to keep it the same?
Yeah, because like...
Is MangaEden 2 words? Technically 2, right?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Because like theoretically, if we have multiple sources, it doesn't really matter.
Yep, okay. All right, MangaEden URL here. We don't have an env example. We should probably create one. Why, just duplicate this? The m.example. And then that's fine. So that's fine as well. And then .env here. And then what we would do is... Wait, do we have access to the...
No,
we need the
.env,
right?
Yeah, just import it, yeah. Probably need...
Probably also... Do we have Axios?
I don't know, but probably... No, we don't.
So we'll just include Axios as well.
Yeah, we'll include Axios.
All right. Import Axios from Axios, like that. And for our seed, let's just do this first. So like async Axios, await Axios.get process.env.MangaEden URL.
Yeah, I mean, for
just look at like...
Yeah, for this is fine, but I think like we can continue like this, but because we specified the MangaEden URL as specific MangaEden, right? Like the intention is that you can have Manga X, Manga Y. So the seed should be more generic and it should accept the URL as an arg.
Alternatively, we should... No, I see your point, but like, what if we... In that case, it would be better to rename the seed function because it's hard for seed to be generic when it has to interpret the actual API. Right? Because like MangaEden's API, let's just say there was a different one called Manga Rock or whatever. And if we wanted to seed from both, then the API for interpreting MangaEden will be different to Manga Rock. So then if you only have a single seed function, you'd have to have another intermediate layer.
So how you do it properly is you want to create instances of Axios with different transformations. Because you can do axios.create, set the base URL to the correct end, and then there's the axios.defaults transform or something, which is what transforms the payload. So each instance is per source.
Yeah, no, I get that. But what I'm saying is, like, even if you do that, then what ends up happening is with, like, for example, const seed, you end up with like an intermediate data format, right? Because like this is before you store it into your MongoDB. So what you'd have to do is you'd end up having like, you'd have all of these different, like your Manga Rock, MangaEden, whatever it might be. And then all of those get transformed into an intermediate state. And then that intermediate state then gets compared with your database. Is that what you're saying?
The intermediate state should be done. It should be the same as your Mongo state. Like you can translate it directly. Why do you need
so like it should be like the same property names, all that kind of stuff.
When whatever comes out of this function should be ready to just go in. So basically the transformer is on the Axios instance, and we don't care about it after it's been pulled.
Okay.
Yeah.
But maybe like for now we can just keep it like this. Because I mean, there's a lot of stuff with like different IDs and like making sure the manga name is the same. So like even that kind of stuff, like we don't have the capacity to care about that anyways.
Yeah, I mean, you can just prefix the ID with the source and you're done, right?
But then like, what if you have two copies of the same manga?
That's fine, because if it's from the same source, then that's the problem with the source.
No, like different sources.
Yeah, that's why if you prefix the ID with just the source name, they will never clash.
Yeah, but then when you're like, say your user's browsing through, won't they get two copies? Or like,
oh right, like literally two of the same title.
Yeah,
I think that's like a separate issue that's got nothing to do with this issue, right?
It also begs the question: what are we trying to do here?
So
like, I get that we have a cron job, like we're trying to update and like maintain a store locally, like internally. But then what is the actual point of this whole thing? Because if the point is to get the latest like list of all the manga, whatever that might be.
The reason we want this is because like we can't run queries against their API. Right? So we have to somehow get their list into our database so we can run queries on it. Otherwise, there's no ability for us to like get the latest, get the most views.
But then if that is the case, then what's happening is basically we're saying that we want, like, our database should not contain any duplicates, because if it does, then that just becomes more trouble on our end, because then we're not really like, then what's the point of storing it? Like, I think the whole point of storing it is like, it should also filter duplicates and like do all the data cleaning type stuff.
I mean, ideally, yes, but that is a separate issue than what we're doing now, right? Like right now we're trying to create a seed function correctly. And I just don't think like this is the best way to do it. Like, because we have Axios already, so we may as well just use it properly. It's the same number of lines.
So what I'm going to do firstly, I want to run this real quick. So, and I'm just going to make sure that like I actually get data back first and foremost. Undefined. Great. Why am I getting undefined? Should I get undefined? I don't think so. Wait, will this lag my computer?
Oh, there you go. Right. Oh, it's an object. It's not an array.
Oh, is it? Oh, really?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
it's an
okay.
Object.
So res.data.manga.length. Let's just see how much we're working with here. So it seems like 6,000 something, but all right, so it seems to take like 2-3 seconds to load.
Yeah, it's fine. That's not that much. Yeah.
Okay, so then for Axios, what would you suggest doing here?
So there's an Axios instance, so axios.create.
Yeah, but like, what do you think we just put it straight into this file for now?
Yeah. No, this file is fine. Yeah, just do MangaEden API or something, service, doesn't matter.
Or even like.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is that okay for you?
Yeah, it's fine. Naming's fine. And then
what the heck?
Base URL is, then you can hard code, right? Because it's specifically for one thing.
Yep.
So
then let's put back the seed actually. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
And also transformers as well. So maybe we should like get that up as well.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then let's just do like await axios.me.get and
So
like,
it's
do you even have to specify anything?
So the transform is literally transform request inside the create object.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And then we'll work on that.
See if this works first. Okay. Yeah, that works fine.
Yeah, it works fine. So maybe we'll do the transform request, right? So then you can maybe filter out crap and stuff.
Okay. Yep. Sure.
Yep.
Transform request. Okay.
Yep.
No, it's transform response, right?
Oh, sorry, response. Yeah, my bad. Response.
Yeah. Okay. So array like that, and then we get the data.
Yep.
So what we'd probably want to do here is specifically just like rename. So we want to rename it so that we get the same names as the MongoDB.
Yes. So.
Yeah, okay. Oh, so like these ones here.
Yeah, we can probably.
Okay.
I mean, what's the metadata? I don't think we need any, right? We can literally just do data.manga.map. Yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't need all the metadata.
Oh, there's like it's literally just like literally
it's just
that.
pagination, right? Which we don't care. Yeah, and then we can get the total anyway from .length.
Manga.map.
Yep.
And like that.
And then we just.
Or actually, we could even just like directly destructure it, right? So like A.
Yep. You can.
C, H, I M. And these names are so bad. Like, why would you do that? I don't understand.
Saving space on payload, because it's a massive list, right? So if they named it properly, we would be downloading maybe like 2 times, I would say, the size. So your request would take twice as long. A response, yeah.
I don't think it'd be 2 times, but
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not 2 times, but it's purely for space saving purposes.
I'm not sure about that. Wait, the I is the ID, right? I is ID.
Yeah.
So I becomes _ID actually.
Yeah.
So IM becomes image, and S I assume is status.
Yep.
And T is title.
Yep.
So then we just write them straight in.
Yep.
It's go away _ID, and then image status title. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, looks good to me.
And then that does that. So now if we do res.data.len, we should
Can we print out the first one just so we can see the mapping?
Yeah, sure. Like that?
Yep. Should be fine. So here we can talk about some problems, right? So we have a
broke. Before you continue. Map of undefined. Oh, wait, is this like res.data?
Oh, yeah. Just deconstruct.
That's dumb. Then why is it called data?
No, it should be data, actually. No, it should be data. It shouldn't be res. It should be data.
Well, guess we do this.
Oh, no, I understand. Go down. No, understand. Go back. It's because just go back.
To what?
Undo your return back to normal. There's nothing wrong with the function. If you go down to the seed. So what's happening is that is wrong. Oh wait, no, that should be correct. Right? Yeah, actually that should be correct.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Wait, let me just test it.
Interesting.
Let's do this so it doesn't completely annihilate everything. Wait, what? You serious? Nothing?
It takes time.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, that's fine. It's an array. Yeah, it's an array.
Why is it an array?
Oh, why isn't it an array? Good question.
And why does that 25 million what? Alright, let's try this. Oh wait, is the data not a JSON? I think it might be binary.
Oh really?
I think so. I mean, why else would it go up to 2 million?
Yeah. Maybe you can make a JSON somehow.
Oh, it was content type, wasn't it?
Yeah, just fix that.
Wait. No, wait. Let me just see what it is.
Yeah, maybe we should start off with P0 just to speed things up.
Oh my goodness. It's a string, I think.
But it's not parsed as JSON, right?
No.
Yeah. But I think if you put content type, it should understand.
Oh, you mean headers?
The response type. There's literally a response type.
Oh, so there is.
Yeah.
But the default is JSON.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, default is JSON. Yeah. What?
Are we bad?
I think we're bad. Yeah, do you want to change the URL to like P0 just so it doesn't take like...
Oh, you mean this? Oh, yeah, sure.
Cool. Still takes so long, but yeah.
Yep. That's not. Make sure it's a string. It is a string. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Transform response encoding. That's not it. Oh crap.
UTF-8. Maybe our encoding is wrong. I don't know. Shoot. I don't really want to do a JSON.parse.
Response type. Okay.
Oh.
Wait, what? Okay, so when you do response,
It looks right to me.
transform response. Wait, there should be an issue. I can't believe no one has. I don't believe that no one has dealt with this before ourselves. First one, I guess. See, how does Axios? Okay, so
well, we're not raw.
Turns out to be given by XML HTTP. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think you're meant to use transform response. I think it's an interceptor.
No, it's definitely transform response.
You sure?
Well, you can read the comment on transform response.
Okay, so an interceptor is before they're handled by then or catch.
It is, but if you look at what transform response does.
Yeah, but that's the response data.
Actually, that's true.
If we use because I've used interceptors before in the past, and I never got this issue. So I mean,
yeah,
if interceptors works,
but why would the interceptor be correct? Well, technically,
because look here. It says wait, where'd it go? Oh, I went back. It says here that the response data is given by XML HTTP request.
Yeah, it's like one layer.
So that's why it's a string. Yeah. So I think the solution is remove this. Well, actually keep this. Grab this. Just grab this whole function. Get rid of this. Go Axios me. Can I do interceptors inline or no?
You can't because it's per URL, right? If you have a different URL, you want a different interceptor.
No, I mean like, can I specify it in the Axios create? No. Okay.
You can. It's default start interceptor. There's like a default interceptor.
Oh, you mean like in here?
Oh no. I think it's dot default.
Yeah, you have to do. No, what I mean is like you have to do this.
Yeah.
You can't like inline it. Yeah.
No, you can't. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. So dot response. See, this makes sense because now we're actually using response as opposed to the
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe that's correct then.
And then if we do like res.data .manga.map, then this will hopefully work.
Well, this will most likely work.
What the heck?
What the heck?
Yeah. Length of undefined. Oh wait. Yeah, sorry. No.
Yep.
Because we removed.
Yeah, we mapped it out.
Oh, and also change this back now whilst we're at it. Come on. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay,
well,
sweet.
So
okay.
Yeah, we still have one problem here. I think the interception should just double check that the config.url is just the root, because if we ever hit another endpoint, it will try and do this conversion on every single URL.
What do you mean?
Like because this interceptor is on the Axios instance, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I think there's a config, right, in it. Yeah, res.config or something. Response quest config.
This is the schema config.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like response.config.url.
Yeah, it should be. I don't know if it's URL, but it's something in the config. Yeah, and we just triple.
Okay, let's just do that then.
We just triple
Yeah, no,
equal.
I see what you mean. So like, just in case it transforms something else.
Yeah, just in case we use the same endpoint, but like a different
it is
RESTful
URL.
endpoint. Okay.
It's like that.
Yeah. No, you want to return
res,
response.
yeah.
Yeah. Now I think that we should probably return res. We shouldn't like strip out the rest of the res, because now your thingy starts returning different, like kind of like the typing is messed up, right? Like it's returning two different things. Sometimes it returns a response, sometimes it returns an array. So maybe we should just probably do that. So just res.data.manga equals to res.data.manga.map, and then just return res after that. So like mutate res and then return.
No, yeah. So change res.data, right?
Yep. Yeah.
But here's the thing: is like, can I just do that directly?
Yeah, you can.
Res.data equals.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's a mutation, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. Right. In that case.
Yeah, you can do that.
Do that, right? Yep. Sweet as.
And your console logs will have to be updated.
You are correct.
Probably .data, yeah. Cool. All right. So,
go away. Okay.
So this is how you would probably do it, like realistically in production. But we still have a problem. The problem is very inefficient, because when we do a daily loop through the Manga, right, we don't want to map everything. We only want to map the things that are updated.
I see your point. Yeah.
So we're not going to do this now because there's no point, since it's only like a 5-second run, right? But what you probably want to do is you want to filter out first the mangas that require updated, and then do the mapping.
So then what you'd probably do is like, you see, like I think the problem with that is when you start doing that, then this whole Axios thing becomes irrelevant. Or like it becomes very difficult to implement like this specifically. So like the way I see it is like you probably have to have like, obviously you have like a last updated time, right? Which is weird because I can't see it here. Where is that? Where's LD? Where'd it go? Huh. Anyways, we'll get back to that. But my point is like, when you have like, because obviously we're using like a last updated time, which is in our MongoDB. So then the way we probably want to do it is we'd want to fetch everything from our MongoDB. And then like we fetch everything from Mongo, we fetch everything from this API, and then we compare like the last updated. And then if there is a difference, then we take those that are new, and then we transform on those, right? It's like, that's your point?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
But then when you do that, you can't really like realistically put it inside of your Axios anymore.
So it depends because this is the interceptor on the thing, right? There's also the interceptor you can do inline. So it depends which one runs first. Because you can just add the interceptor to filter out all the things before you run the default interceptor. So it depends which one runs first.
You can keep something like this, but then it just seems to me like there's really no point. Like if you're doing this, you might as well just have a function called like transform MangaEden into, internal or like whatever, like transform MangaEden data, right? Like as opposed to having it built into Axios. So that way you don't have a problem with Axios transforming your data in an unexpected way anyways.
Well, I think the mistake we're doing is the transformer needs to be separate. The instance still needs to be there, but the transformer can't be like inlined like right now. You need to do it per request, right? Because this is clearly we're doing basically a switch statement.
Basically,
yeah.
Okay.
So then you can compose your interceptors depending on what you need.
I think for the sake of time, what I would suggest now is like what we can do is, so far this is okay, right? Like this is fine. Well, we're trying to just get it into the database. Specifically, two problems. Number one, we don't have a last updated inside of our mangas, right? We need that, right?
Why don't we have that?
I think it's because it's on the chapters. Like it's not actually on the manga itself.
Really? Didn't we see LD with some
Oh wait,
LD.
no. The wait, let's just check the API real quick because it's not here, right? But like LD is if you have a look at a specific manga. So for example, if I open up let's use this one here. So this is the original URL. Okay, it's staying there. And then if I take this and I replace it with that,
Oh no.
then we get chapters created. Last chapter date is null. That's not very helpful.
Oh no.
Let me move this one here. What are you all knowing about?
What? Where's LD then? Last chapter date.
There definitely was an LD, right? Like, I'm 100% certain there was an LD.
Yeah.
Is it because... Oh, maybe it's because I did page. I don't know. Let me try this.
Oh.
No.
What?
It's the same. I don't know where LD went. I'm 100% certain we had one like that, though. But...
Yeah.
Let me see. LD. Yeah, see? Even it says LD here.
Yeah, in the manga list, last chapter date.
What?
They just got rid of it randomly.
Did they really?
Unfortunate. That kind of screws us up. Maybe some of them have an LD. Like
LD here.
Yeah.
LD there.
Maybe it's not all of them have an LD. Maybe some of them have an LD. Can you maybe check?
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See some. Oh, okay. We're still good. Because maybe then.
So why do some of them why do some of them not have LD?
Maybe they have no chapters.
Wait, what?
Maybe they have no chapters.
No chapters. It's not possible.
Well, this one has no chapters. Like it's just the title. Yeah. So hence there's no last chapter date.
Let me search this one up online. Let me see what it's like.
I mean, it doesn't mean they have it, right?
No. What if it's like it might be like just literally one chapter, right? Then in that case, it's like, oh no, it does have chapters.
Yeah, but they might not have it scanned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. We probably shouldn't even care about like mangas with no chapters because there's nothing to do with them.
All right.
You can't even
yeah. So then we can just use. So like for now, like this is what we were talking about with like different manga APIs, right? Is like if one of them doesn't have it for some reason, then we can look at using other ones. But then like for now, we can just look at the ones that have LD in the.
Yeah, because we won't be able to show them anything besides like a cover image, which is kind of useless.
Literally nothing, right?
Literally nothing.
In that case, step one, go into the DB into Manga here, and we need to include last updated, right?
Yep.
As a number like so, and then what we can do here is we can do LD last updated. And actually this kind of leads us to a different problem, which is like in terms of this, I think we might be better off like, so we have our Axios here, which is fine, we don't even need that. And then we have like transform MangaEden, and then we have like, I don't know, we've taken like manga, and then we return like manga.map, but then like also like filter and then map as well, right?
Yep. So yeah, let's do that. So we can
do like, then we don't even want this, right? Like
yeah, we don't want this. We want to. We just put the interceptor like on the actual request.
So then we can do like manga.filter like manga.ld.
Yeah. So while you type that out, there's a problem with this though. Oh wait. No, maybe there's no problem with this.
Don't know what you're talking about. Let's transform MangaEden, and then we can do like.
Yeah, there is a problem with this. So the problem with this is now a 2n operation, because now you need to loop through right once, and then you need to map the result. So the worst case scenario is an O2n. So like, because we're in the back end, like if you want to do it properly, we won't do it now. You want to use a transducer, like so you can like Lodash has it too, so you can basically like filter and map.
Oh, like combine filter and map.
Yeah, individually, and it kind of understands that if filter returns nothing, it won't bother doing map and stuff like that. So it becomes more like a 1n.
All right, do you want to write that out anyways? I mean, it's really not that hard. Like literally just reduce.
No,
right?
No, it's not that easy, man. Yeah. It's not that easy.
How's it not that easy?
You can look it up, transducers.
No. Isn't it literally... No, just correct me if I'm wrong. But isn't it literally just like last updated then we do like
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. But it's like, this is not the elegant way to do it. Like you still want the filter and the map function separately.
how about let's just get all of this into the database like now.
Yeah, let's just make it in the database.
So and let's just call it a video. So what I'll do is I'll remove the one that we had before because we're getting it anyways, but this one doesn't have the it doesn't have the thing, so we don't want that. So we've got our seed and our mangas here, and then the way that we add it in, how do we do it last time? Okay, so that's what we did last time. And what we need to do now is just import this in this file here, like that. And then down here. Okay, I don't know if there's a better way to do this, but
yeah, it's probably not as easy as we... I mean, you can do 4 or 4 each, up to you.
you have to do 4, right? Because you want to await it, like when you're saving.
You're right.
Oh, wait.
Maybe.
How do I... Let's check the Mongoose API, because I have no idea how to do it.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if you can batch update as well. In Postgres, I don't think you can.
there has to be a way you can batch insert, because like let's just focus on insert for this video.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yeah, let's just focus on insert. Oh wait, whoops, that was a loop. And in order to insert this one, okay, so new dot save batch. There's no batch word insert.
Yeah, maybe you can't. Well, there's insert 1. I just saw insert 1. If you type in, I should just look at it myself.
Insert, wait, what?
I saw an insert 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there must be an insert 2, I guess.
Insert many.
Yeah. Yeah, they're insert many.
Insert many. Oh, okay. Oh, that's so easy. What the heck? Dude, that's so easy.
Yeah, okay.
Then all we have to do, literally... Wait, does it support async await? Oh, it does. It does.
It's a promise. Nice.
Yeah, okay. So then we can literally just do... Go in here and we can literally just do like... Dude, this is so cool. We can do await manga dot insert many mangas.
Yes, that's true.
That's it.
Yeah, we might have... Like, obviously right now we're updating... We're updating things that don't need updating, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Just as it is.
Yeah, I don't know what performance impact it'll have. It might not even be that bad.
Dude, no one cares. This is my computer anyway.
It's your computer, yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, we're probably trying too hard for like a... Yeah.
Right, see if it works.
A pet project, yeah.
This is it though. Like, this is the great thing is like, this is the kind of content that I even personally like to have, like myself.
Yeah,
like, I learned about Ramdo today, and I understood something. That's cool.
Like you want to do things properly and not just at surface level. I feel like,
yeah. Oh wait, stop. No, there you go. That's fine. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it should work. It's fine.
1, 2.
Probably take
and wait, what?
You just say it's done. Oh yeah. Wait, why does it say done?
Why does it say done? What? 0. Uh-oh.
Are you sure you're running? Are you sure you're running? Well, the cron should...
Wait. No, I got rid of cron.
Cron should never... Oh, okay. You're just running the seed directly.
Yeah.
Maybe... Well, 6,000 mangas, right? It takes a long time. So... No, but it's batch, so it should... I don't know.
All right, fine. Okay, let's assume that it's quitting earlier than it should, even though I don't understand why that would be the case. I want to include my cron job so it doesn't stop.
Yeah,
and let's see what happens. Yeah.
That's what happened.
Maybe what happens is my dot filter got rid of all of them. Well.
Maybe we should do some console logs. Can you just log the first one or something? Yeah.
Oh. Let's do that. Let's see how many we get. Wait, what?
Go back undefined.
Manga.filter.reduce.
Oh, you're not returning.
Oh, I changed it to reduce.
You're not.
Oh, it's my bad. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Okay.
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 Good. That's most of them actually. That's pretty good. Like
Yeah,
it
yeah,
wasn't.
that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
because
Yeah, I'm
that's
guessing
pretty
it's
good.
just like releases that are, they just have a title. Maybe it's not released
And like
yet.
maybe just like it's out of date and like old.
Yeah, yeah, or and this is English, or maybe there's no English translation. So they have a title but no
Oh,
chapters
that's
in
true.
English.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Don't really care. Well, it's taken a long time. I mean, technically, we're only doing this once a day. So in seriously, it doesn't matter because like our business
No, it's not
model.
even working, man.
Really,
0.
can you
Is there any way to tell?
yeah, can you do an r dot take 10 or something and then just insert 10 first, or low dash dot take 10 or something? Just yeah, splice out 10 or something.
What do you mean r.take10? It's literally just this.
Yeah, or slice. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's try that.
I mean, got rid
The
of
worst part is you have no idea if it's even working.
yeah, because you got rid of the console log, man. Why? Maybe so that means now our insert many function is wrong.
Yeah, there seems like there's no other possible reason. Hey.
Yeah. Insert many. Oh.
All right. Fine. Let's just put in a callback and see if the callback works.
Yeah, yeah. Just call back. Check the error. Surely there's an error. I mean, a bit nitty, but console log on an error should be console error on an error. Yeah.
Gosh, dude, no one cares.
No, I'm joking. Yeah.
All right.
Is it error first? Oh, it is, right?
Yeah. I copied that from the docs.
Are you ready? You ready for some red? Maybe it's just slow.
It's nothing there.
It can't be that slow into 10 records.
Oh wait. I know why. We don't have this line.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, this isn't always like that. It's always something so ridiculously stupid. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Alright, yeah.
No, that's it, right? That has to be it. Yeah, that has to be it. Wait, I'm gonna go back.
Well, that would surely stop it. We don't even have a connection.
Yeah, like either way, I'm either
Yeah.
gonna get an error or like
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
All right, let's try again. But it should error. Like, why doesn't that give me an error? That's so stupid.
Waiting for a connection.
All right, current server. Okay, that's fine. There we go.
That is
Good.
fine. There. Yeah,
Let's have a look.
doesn't take very
Let's see.
long. Hey.
Yes,
Yeah,
there we go.
yeah.
Okay, and we have the correct object ID as well.
Yeah.
And the image last update. Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the interesting thing about this is this is not that many records, right? 6,500. It only takes a
Yeah.
couple of seconds. So
No, that
I
was
would,
less than no. Like the actual insert was less than like half a second. or
yeah.
something.
So I would actually like really challenge some people doing pre-optimizations. Like if they have a small service and realistically they're only looking at maybe 10 or 20,000 entries and it's like a batch job overnight, like you got to really, how much maintenance are you adding to try and optimize certain pipelines and things, like when it doesn't really matter, right? Just take the extra 20-second runtime. Yeah.
I think you're right. Like
It is.
this is kind of something I learned the hard way, because I always took like to me it was like really cathartic almost to like learn about how do I put this, like to do like performance optimizations ahead of time. Like it felt good. You know, it feels like I was doing something right.
Yeah.
But the truth is, like, you might spend like 4 hours and you might save like literally half a second a day.
Yeah,
Or sometimes it might even take longer. Like you might like, okay, I'm going to do this function this way to like memoize it. But then in memoizing it, you actually slow it down every single time.
I agree.
You know?
Pre-optimization is so bad. Yeah, and you can apply this to more like business as well. Like sometimes people are hired and they build like crazily complex architecture, services and things that are completely unnecessary. Like it's like basically over-engineering. And basically like the entire salary goes into maintaining these over-engineered patterns. But they could have just picked a simpler solution and it would have been fine for like even an enterprise business, really. Yeah, whatever. Especially because we're in Australia, we don't have like millions and millions of customer base. Yeah, our population is not that big.
And even in those cases, it's like if you have a simple architecture to begin with, like let the challenges come, and then your architecture will evolve.
Yeah,
it will,
exactly.
like 100%. You know?
You want to build in a way that you understand how to move it from your simple architecture to the more complicated one. You don't want to bottleneck
That's
yourself,
right.
but you don't want to like pre-do the entire stack. Same as like load balancing and stuff, right? Like you want to have an instance that can be load balanced, but realistically, you can just up the instance and you'll probably be fine in Australia.
Yeah. And like that's the thing is like if you really want to do load balancing, chances are however you do it now, it's not going to be the optimal solution. Whereas like when you actually need to do it, then whatever works becomes the optimal solution.
Like the overhead at lows just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, cool. We didn't do too much today, but we did something. We have a real database now, not just one.
This is real pair programming. I'm telling you.
This is from MangaEden into our thing. Before it was just hard code.
That's it. Yeah. That's progress. That's a day's work.
It's progress.
Do this once a day.
This is
have some quick food. You know, play some games, sleep a bit.
That's true.
That's a day of work.
I need a chain in the games, man. I'm pretty bad. Okay.
All right. Well, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This has been Lucas and Patrick from Better Coding Academy, and see you guys later.
Yeah, next part. See you.